What is Harry Styles talking about in his song The Waiting Game? He said in the Zane Lowe interview that this song is about the cycle of behaving the same way, writing songs about it, and getting rewarded for it. Let's analyze the lyrics. This is another example of a song when Harry uses second person when he's talking to himself. I think the use of second person here comes from this sense of detachment. Most of the times I see this in songwriting, it stems from a fear of vulnerability. Let's get into it. You can romanticize your shortcomings, ignore your agency to stop. I think this is true for anyone, but especially as an artist, it's very easy to justify your mistakes because you can always make it into a song, turn it into some sort of product. Easy to justify it. I can keep going and I can ignore the fact that maybe I should stop, write a ballad with the details while skimming off the top, being just honest enough that you can get away with it, but never being truly vulnerable. A personality, considering you've been a little over honest lately. This part is a little confusing to me, but I take it as like, if I have a charming personality, I can get away with anything, and you apologize, you dirty clown. Going through with the cycle of apologizing and starting over. The chorus. You found someone to put your arms around, playing the waiting game, but it all adds up to nothing. Accepting empty relationships just to not be alone, just to have someone there. And the waiting game to me has two different meanings. Waiting for life to pass me by, and it means waiting until I find the one, till I find the real deal, but still keeping these other people around. You try and you always justify playing the waiting game when it all adds up to nothing. This goes back to the first line of justifying the shortcomings, justifying the empty relationships. You know it's not really what you want, but you keep them there, it's comfortable. Do you tantalize and titillate knowing it won't make the grade? This part is funny to me because Harry said, let me use some words nobody will know and also use some alliteration. Out of nowhere. Okay. Tantalize means to torment or tease with the promise of something unobtainable. Titillate means stimulate or excite someone in a sexual way. Basically, he's making these false promises to people knowing it won't count in the end. Do you leave it on the table? To leave something on the table means to not address every aspect of a situation. So in this context, it would be like not saying the full truth. You apologize, emotionally dry, and years go by. Like he keeps the cycle going. He's not fully there connected, but he's still there. Years are going by. This song is about being passive in your own life, not taking action to change things when you know that it's not going the way you want it to, but it's quite comfortable to stay there. And if you will allow me to, my criticism of this song is that this is a song about vulnerability. It's him saying, I'm not being completely honest with myself, I'm not being completely honest with you, and the lyrics still feel so guarded. And I understand that that is a choice that he made, like not giving too much away, but it feels kind of contradictory to have a song about vulnerability. You're only reaching the surface.